you need tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast.
Hey, Carmen, how you doing?
How you doing?
Welcome back to the Sweet Gravy Podcast.
Yeah, here for another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited. I think we have a few things to unpack today.
Oh, we got to unpack today.
Yeah,
It's Boxing Day?
yeah.
Okay.
Now we need to unpack. So I want to start off with saying I rushed to the bathroom today.
You had to go.
I had to go.
You really had to go.
Yeah. So, well, normally I hold it to the last minute.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I do that, but
Yeah.
it's just a thing I do.
You once told me, you said you ever have to shit so bad you cry.
Or pee so bad you cry.
You cry?
Yeah.
I've certainly done the pee business where
So-
I really needed to go.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Because you hold it.
yeah.
If I'm sleeping at night and it's cold, it's a little chilly in the house, I'll wait till the morning until my kidneys are about to explode and then I cry.
We'll be in bed in the morning and you'll come in and you'll be like, don't touch me, I need to pee. You're like, I'm gonna pee on you. I was like, why don't you just go to the bathroom?
Well, I gotta get my head right first.
You have
I'm
to get your
still
head right before you go to. Okay, so you rushed into the bathroom. What happened?
I rush into the bathroom, I pull my pants down and I sit down. And I sit down not on a toilet seat, but on a cold rim of a toilet.
The porcelain?
The porcelain.
You sat on the porcelain rim?
Yeah, because you didn't put the toilet seat down.
Me?
We've had these conversations multiple times, and you need to put the toilet seat down.
You want me to put the toilet seat down?
Yeah,
Why?
you lifted it up,
Uh-huh.
so put it back down.
Well, I didn't realize that I lifted it up.
Okay, well, if I get pissed, I'm gonna pour some fucking toilet water on you or
You're gonna
something.
pour toilet water on
I
me?
have to.
Where?
You know how angry I was when I sat on that
Where
damn
are
shit?
you gonna pour the toilet
Right on your
water?
head,
No, but where am I gonna be?
on the couch.
You gonna get toilet water all over the couch?
Yep. Then you gotta clean it.
You gonna make me clean it then too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. I don't like that very much.
I'm just saying, Kirk. It's common courtesy. When you live with a girl, you need to put the toilet seat down.
Mm-hmm.
See, you didn't have siblings.
No, I didn't.
If you grew up with a sister, you would have had to do it.
Why?
Because you have to.
I'm sure my sister would have been sufficient in life to.
No,
Put
it
her
don't
own
work
toilet
like that.
seat down?
You are excluding a large group of people when you say that.
You think so?
Yeah, women want the toilet seat down. This is an argument for a reason.
Uh-huh.
I don't think my brothers ever
Put
had
the
that.
toilet seat down?
No, they never left it up because my mom would have cussed them the fuck out. Like, you got to put that toilet seat back down.
Well, I don't know.
So they knew what to do.
They
I
knew
don't remember ever having those little issues while living in a family home.
Mm-hmm.
Not with my brothers. Like, it was never. I don't have any stories about like the boy versus girl situation.
Right.
Yeah, like none of my brothers were ever in the bathroom too long, or none of the weird shit that boys do as they're coming of age. I don't remember any of that.
Okay.
This is pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
They followed the rules. They put the toilet seat down. So you got it.
Did I get what?
That you're supposed to put the toilet seat down.
Oh, yeah. You're talking to me?
Yeah.
I have to put the toilet seat down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
Maybe.
after I used to,
I'll do it if I remember. It's not
Okay.
like it's a common thing for me not to put the toilet seat down.
well,
Typically it is.
after I used the bathroom, I came out and you said, "Why'd you say what the fuck?"
Yeah,
in the
because
bathroom?
you went in there and you go, "Oh hell nah," like with them Tyrone videos, you know, and you're like, "Hell nah," and I was like, "Well, what's she yelling about?" And I go, "Oh bam," You went a bam, Carmen.
And then I come back out. You
Yeah.
asked me why I said,
Yeah, I
"Oh
was like,
hell no,"
Yeah, why'd you say hell no?
and I said, "You didn't put the toilet seat down."
Yeah.
And then you went to the bathroom after that, and I went in to fix myself up, and the toilet seat was up again.
What? I did a 2-for-1?
2-for-1.
Wow. It's the double transgression theory. You know?
Yeah.
You're already going to the doghouse.
Might as well just do it again.
Just do it again. Get your money's worth, baby.
Yeah. What else?
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem, though.
I don't know. I don't know about putting these toilet seats down. I think I do a pretty good job.
Most of the time, you do.
Mm-hmm. So, you just gotta give me one. Sometimes the toilet seat's gonna be up.
Okay,
Think of all the times it wasn't up.
that's true. But
Think
I've
about all
already,
the times
I've
that it
already
was
counted
down.
3 times this week.
3 times?
3 times.
When was
this
the other
week.
time?
2 times was today,
Two
and
today?
once 2 days ago.
When you came home from work?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't count because you're not here. When you step into the house for the first time, you gotta just assume that the toilet seat is up. What kind of man am I lifting up, putting the toilet seat down? You're not even home, huh? That doesn't even make any sense.
Okay, Kirk. So I'm excited. Me and Kirk both got some good news this week. We finally
the governments.
the government.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I finally got my paperwork so I can pay these tickets that I've had forever off.
Mhm.
I've been working on it for like 4.5 months now, and my tickets are in Detroit, which they're stupid little petty tickets too. They're not even like.
I looked at you had 3 different tickets
Mm-hmm.
from what I saw, and it was not having a license, not having insurance,
Mm-hmm.
not having a registration. How are you just driving? And you're like, oh no, it's all from the same thing.
It was one stop. I
It
got
was
stopped
but
one
they gave you
fucking
3
time
tickets.
for not coming to a complete stop at a stop sign.
Uh-huh.
And I left. I had just got the truck. I only had the truck for a few days.
Right.
So I had everything in the envelope, but I left the envelope at home. I was running over to my auntie's house or something like that, and I left the envelope at home with all my paperwork in it. So he stopped me for that small ticket and just loaded my ass up with a
Right.
bunch of shit.
It's like
And-
you're gonna make the quota. Gonna make the quota this week.
Yeah, so it's really all simple, stupid stuff. But I finally got the information in the mail. They reduced my tickets from $1,200 to $345.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty excited about that. Now I can get my license.
Yeah.
So now I can start the second half of the long process.
Now you got to go through the main process. You got the Michigan done.
Yeah.
Well, you got the information that you needed because
Mhm.
you still have to pay the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay the tickets.
I'm gonna pay those really quick though.
Right. You have to pay the tickets, and then that makes it okay for you to tell Maine that your license is instated.
But well, once I pay the tickets, Michigan has to actually clear my name.
Right.
Like they have to actually put it in the system that it's paid. So that's a whole nother
That's a whole nother thing.
right. And
Right.
then I feel like I feel like Detroit is so slow that Maine will be easier than what I went through the last 4.5 months with just no information at all.
Uh-huh.
And we also got something else in the mail. Finally.
I got a title for the car that we bought.
Yeah. Finally got the title
we
for the
bought
car.
the car in August.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the COVID, I wasn't able to actually get it registered and pay my taxes on it until October.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I went in there in October and I paid all the stuff and sent in the application for the title, and it just showed up this week,
Yeah.
and now we have it. That means we can sell the car now.
You're waiting on a title to sell it?
Well, I'm just saying we can sell it.
Yeah, it's an option.
If we didn't have the title, it breaks down and we want to trade it in for something,
Yeah.
we'd just be stuck with it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That is very true. It is nice to have.
It's a 2003 Grand Marquis. It's 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how long it's gonna last?
I thought it was older than that.
No, it's 17.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's a kid that I work with, and he has a Grand Marquis, and it's similar to ours. It's burgundy, and I was like, "Oh, we have a black one." He was like, "Oh, don't just brag about the better car, Carmen.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what is that bragging? He's like, you got a black one. That's the nice one.
Yeah,
I
it's
got a
slick.
burgundy one.
Yeah, gross. You got a maroon car?
Yeah, I think he just got it for a good deal as well. So I
Yeah.
just picked it up.
They're cheap.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting another one.
Another Grand Marquis?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
Why not?
No, we got to stop it right
If you're
here.
gonna get a license, you need a car, Carmen.
Yeah, but not that.
Why?
Because we just don't need it.
Why? We'd be so cute together.
No, that's too large for me.
My
It's just too big of a body to maneuver.
I was talking to my mother, and she was like, "I can't imagine seeing Carmen driving that big old car."
I can't.
What kind of? See, you like.
I'm already not the best driver. That's why my ass got tickets now.
That's why you got tickets. Well, here's the thing: is you like to tell me that you like to drive trucks,
Yeah,
but on those
I'm
tickets,
a truck woman.
yeah, on those tickets that you were driving a Kia Sportage.
Yeah,
That's not a truck.
it's a SUV.
An SUV is not a truck,
It's the same thing.
and
It's
a
not
Kia
a car.
Sportage. A Kia Sportage is a small SUV.
Oh yeah, it's a little compact thing.
It's nowhere near a truck.
It's not heavy either. I used to feel like I was gonna blow over on the freeway. The wind was blowing and I'm on a freeway driving, like the car would just be like airplaning. I'm like, damn, I'm about to blow off the side of the freeway.
Right.
But it was a little slick truck. It was perfect for me.
But it wasn't a truck.
It was an SUV.
Uh-huh.
Perfect for me.
Right.
It was cool.
Right. So you would want something like that again?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think what we should get is a Honda Fit. I really want to
I
get a
think
Honda
that
Fit,
the
but
Grand Marquis are for old men and women
yeah.
and boys.
I
I don't think a girl my age, should be driving a Grand Marquis.
Mhm.
That's what I think.
Yeah, maybe not. But I think that we should get a nice Honda Fit because they're small,
They're ugly.
but we need to get a backup beeper on it. So whenever you reverse, it goes beep, 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 like a semi truck.
Yeah, they're a little bit ugly though. I don't like how they look.
But they have so much storage in there. The back seat, it kind of like folds up or down. You can put stuff under the seat. Oh man, it's amazing.
Yeah, but they're ugly.
Does the car have to look good?
Yeah.
It does.
I want it to look at least decent. I don't want to. It's just ugly. I'm not gonna look at that and be like, yeah, let me test drive that. Fuck that shit. That shit ugly.
I love it. I think they look cool. They look slick, especially when you get the nice dented trims on it. Ooh, it's great.
Well, I feel like we were talking about last night. Me and you have two different perspectives and how we approach things in life.
Uh huh.
We approach things completely differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck that. I don't want that. And you're
Right.
like, oh, well, it has so much room. And fuck that room.
Yeah.
I don't care if the shit got room.
In the end, a vehicle is just to get you to where you're going. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what it looks like,
I think so.
as long as it goes where you need it
That's true.
and does what you need it to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
Well, just so you know, whenever I get a car, you're not gonna want to drive it
Mm-hmm.
because I smoke cigarettes in my car.
Oh, gross. When are you gonna quit smoking?
Never.
Never ever.
Mm-mm. I like Newports.
Yeah, you gotta stop though.
I don't think I can, Kirk. I'm already too far in. I'm what, about 12 years in now? 12, 13 years in? I don't see an end in sight.
All you have to do, see, when I quit smoking, you know how I did it?
How?
I just didn't buy them anymore.
Yeah, but when you stopped smoking, you was already out the game. You were smoking only on the days that you drank beer.
Uh-huh.
That's it. During the week when
Just
you
if
went
I
to work,
went out to the.
yeah, if you went out to the bar, you would come out, have a cigarette, but you didn't smoke that much anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you were already a foot and a half out.
Right.
So that doesn't count.
Uh huh.
It's not like you stopped
I still
smoking
had
from
that.
a
I
half
still
a pack
had
a
that
day.
addiction, you know. And yeah, there was a time in my life where I was smoking a pack a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes if it was a real good day, maybe even two.
Oh my God, your mother's gonna hear this. She gonna know you've been smoking like crazy.
Yeah, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
I've literally been years without smoking.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. So I don't know. I was at work yesterday, and when I'm at work, I smoke a lot less because it's
You're
cold
doing
outside, and yeah, my time is occupied,
Mm-hmm.
and if we're busy, it's unacceptable to leave your team to smoke a cigarette in the middle of a rush.
Yes.
Like, that's just unheard of. You can't do shit like that. You're a shitty person if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never needed a cigarette bad enough to where I would leave my team hanging to go smoke a cigarette during a big push.
Right.
So we were busy because it was Saturday, and I went 3.5 hours,
Yeah.
which I can go. I've been 8-hour shifts without smoking, actually,
Right.
because I've worked at places where when you first get there, you don't really know where to smoke and what the policy is.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just work my entire shift and don't smoke at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll smoke after work. And it sucks, but after a few hours, you adjust, and it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was like, I need a fucking cigarette right now.
I need it right now.
Yeah. And then I had Wendy's
Gross.
because one of the managers brought in Wendy's.
What did they get you?
She just bought a bunch of double cheeseburgers. So I was hungry, so I had one, and it wasn't very good. Wendy's is probably the worst out of the fast food
The square
chains.
burgers?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's just, I don't know. It's just not a very good burger.
Well, you got the Frosty, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
The chili with the hot chili sauce is bomb.
They got that awesome. They call it Sawsum sauce.
I don't
You've
know.
never had Sawsum sauce?
No.
Oh man, it's the best. Sawsum sauce?
What do you put it on, the fries or something?
I dip my fries in it, yeah. But it's amazing. I even put it on my burger. I'll do whatever. I think it's for the nuggets, but I'll just be like, can I get some Sawsum sauce?
Oh, I won't do
Never
nuggets without sweet and sour. Only sweet and sour.
Only
sauce
sweet and
for me.
sour?
Absolutely.
Gross.
Wendy's sweet and sour is not as good as McDonald's, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's sweet and sour, I'll take that. But as far as double cheeseburgers from Wendy, it's just not necessary.
You don't like
They
it?
could take that off the menu and be just fine.
You've had enough.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, it was. I felt bad. She brought them all, and she brought a lot of them in too. And everybody was like, people were taking a bite and throwing them in the garbage. I'm like, they just
No.
throwing her money right in a fucking garbage can.
And did she seize it? She sees whole burgers with one bite out in the trash can?
Well, see, that's the thing.
How many bites is a burger anyway? I feel like
10?
nah, it's got to be 6.
But that's you taking big bites.
It's one, 2.
You taking large bites.
It's
I
like,
don't take large
it's like
bites.
5 around like a star, right? And then 1 in the middle. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah?
If that's how you wanna work it, if that's how you wanna work
I
that
feel like
burger.
a burger is 6 bites.
Okay. Well, they took 1 bite and threw it away.
Uh-huh.
So, typically, if I do something like that, I try to put a paper over it and cover it up.
You like covering your food.
Yeah, I don't. That's my pet peeve.
Uh-huh.
I don't like going to sit down and eat, and people are like, "Oh, that's awesome. What's that?" Like, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It bothers me to no end. Like, I don't know what to do about it. I hate it.
Right.
And everyone does it. So it starts to feel like maybe I'm the weird one.
You hide your food. So you'll make a plate of food at your job
Yeah.
and then you'll put a napkin over it.
Yeah.
So then you create the mystery.
I don't though. It's
And they
weird
gotta
it's
solve it.
weird.
They got to solve the mystery, Carmen. It's
I've
like your own
seen-
episode of DuckTales.
I've
Woo!
seen people coming over and lifting up the paper.
Yeah, they lift it up
and I'm
because they're like, "What's in
don't
there?"
fucking do that.
Yeah,
and
you're
they're
like,
like, well,
"No,
I
stop
wasn't
it."
gonna eat it. Why the fuck are you looking at that? It's not yours.
Uh-huh.
Why are you doing that?
But they want to see.
That's like somebody's bag sitting there being closed and you opening up their purse. Like,
You
I
don't
want to
do
see
that?
what's in it.
You don't do that?
That's fucking weird.
Why?
It's just not necessary.
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
so I bought some cheese ravioli, some frozen cheese ravioli, and
To work?
yes,
Where'd it come from?
here.
We have cheese ravioli here?
Yeah, I bought it from the grocery store.
Okay.
It's in the freezer, and I made it with some sauce and burger, made it all up, and then I brought it in for lunch for work a few days ago, and I covered it up with a paper towel. This kid at work, he knows I don't like people looking at my food, so he's like, "Here, Carmen, put this over your food." Like, he's always trying to help me out. Like, don't let him see it.
Right.
So I'm like,
Because
all right.
it's funny.
Yeah, so,
It's silly.
So he participates. He's like, here, you can put this
Yeah,
over
he's
your
like,
food
I got your
today.
back.
I got your back.
Yeah.
Because he want me to be his friend, because everybody do.
Mm-hmm.
So I cover it up, and I walk upstairs really quickly so nobody stops me before, because I got to go through like 6 people. So I get up there, I eat. When I'm at work, it's hard to eat a full meal. Like you said, you feel tired, and then so I ate a few of the raviolis, and then I was like, I'm gonna toss this out. So I came down to the kitchen, I took my ravioli and I threw it in the garbage, and then I took a paper and I put the paper on top of the ravioli. And then the girl lifted up the paper in the garbage, and she said, "Did you have ravioli for lunch?" I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, and then they're gonna see
Oh
that.
my God.
They're gonna see that ravioli and be like, "Where'd she get ravioli?" And then they're gonna ask you. They're gonna be like, "Can I have that? Some of that ravioli you got?
Yeah.
That looked really good." And you're gonna be like, "I brought that from home." And they're gonna be like, "You work at a restaurant. Why would you bring your own food?"
Oh, the worst part about it is I went to a restaurant next door and got food. And the restaurant next door was like, "You work next door. Why are you coming here for food?"
Right.
And the girl there was like, "Well, she works there. Why would she want to eat the same thing every day?"
Every day. Yeah.
Yeah, you get tired of the same thing when you work
A
there.
man can't eat the same ham sandwich every day.
I could eat bologna every day.
Gross.
I like some bologna.
I don't think I'm pretty happy that I was raised in a family that didn't really have bologna around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't even know what bologna would go with.
With bread and cheese and mustard.
Yeah.
American cheese.
American.
You don't want to
cheese?
mess it up
That-
and put a
that
different cheese on it.
plastic?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. American cheese has a purpose. It has its place, like
What
you
is it?
like to say. Bologna sandwiches, grilled cheese.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I
want
guess
yellow
I-
American on grilled
I guess
cheese.
grilled cheese is all right with
Yeah.
American cheese. We just don't. And you and I, we don't really get American cheese.
I do sometimes.
You do?
Not very often, but once in a while. If I'm
I don't
making
ever
grilled
remember-
cheese and tomato soup, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I do get it sometimes.
Okay.
What that lady say when I went to go get the tomato soup?
Okay, so we were at Walgreens. At the time, it was a Rite Aid, but it's become Walgreens now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some tampons
Mm-hmm.
and
Tampons.
and tomato soup,
Mm-hmm.
and then some fixings for grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm. Some bread and probably
And
some
the
cheese.
woman
or
at the
something.
cashier was like, she was like, what did she say? She's like, grilled cheese and tomato soup, huh? And like she like knows that that's your period food.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, that's her comfort food right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Yeah. Like, girl, do your job. Bring the shit up. Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't like. But at that particular Walgreens, the ladies there know me. We speak all the time, so we know each other's personal shit. Well, I don't tell them my personal shit, but a lot of people like to give out information,
Uh-huh.
especially here. People are really friendly, so
People want to talk to you.
they see the black girl walk in. They see me everywhere.
Like we talked on the last episode, that anti-racist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like, oh, there's that little black girl. I'm gonna go talk to her,
Yeah.
make
But-
her feel welcome.
Yeah, but these ladies at Walgreens, they're genuinely just nice people.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think they mean any harm by anything they say. They're just, every time I walk in, they're really nice to me. So the places I go constantly, I can tell when people are genuine and people are just being extra, typically.
Mm-hmm.
I could typically tell. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. I'm a black girl that live in Maine.
Right.
Like, what you expect?
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird thing because I'm not Somali. I'm not Nigerian or African.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a lone wolf here.
Just all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. So I was walking downtown a couple days ago, and it was some tourists here, some visitors, and it was a whole car full of black people. It was one car, and it had to be like 12 people that got out that damn car. I'm like, do they got another car that I don't see?
Right.
'Cause I'm pretty sure they all just got out of that one car, and that's very odd. And they were parked in the wrong spot, so they shit probably gonna get towed. I was like, oh my God. And it was this white guy standing in the middle of the street, and he was just like, hey, you guys look happy today. Oh my God, do a little dance. I'm like, and he's dancing in the middle of the street, and they're
What?
like, was
Was
out
he a
of,
crazy man?
yeah.
He was?
He was a homeless man,
Oh,
just
okay.
sitting there in the cold, bundled up on the street, just
Right.
doing nothing.
He's probably dancing to keep warm.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he just needed somebody to talk to, and they were nice to him. And they're new here, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just like I was just sitting there watching. 'Cause
Right.
I was like, this could go left,
Uh-huh.
but the guy wasn't. He was just being a homeless man,
Right.
a nice homeless man, I guess. So, what do you got to talk about today?
Well, we're in it. I was just thinking,
No, but you want to talk about this Henry Clay man?
oh no, that's only something. Okay, so, well, I guess you say you want to. Henry Clay, he's a man in our American history.
Okay.
He's been called the Great Negotiator,
Mm-hmm.
and I've decided that you, Carmen Johnson, are also going to be in America's history books as the Great Accentuator.
Why?
Exaggerator.
The great exaggerator?
Yeah, Carmen
Oh my
Johnson,
God.
America's Great Exaggerator, because you exaggerate everything.
Like how? Give me an example.
Okay, so whenever you drive a Kia Sportage and you call it a truck,
Oh my God! Oh my God! Kirk be keeping tally.
yeah, I got all the receipts. They say, huh?
You watching the Housewives too much.
Oh,
Now you got
gotta
receipts.
get my Nene leaks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that I just wrote that down as so keep in mind that you are the great exaggerator, and from this point on, I think if you exaggerate anything, I'm gonna point it out.
You gonna call me Henry Clay?
No, you, Carmen Johnson.
I don't think I exaggerate things. A Kia Sportage, okay, you can say a truck. I don't think that's exaggerating.
I don't think you could call it a truck.
But Kirk, you are specific with things.
Yeah, I'm
You get
nitpicky.
you super nitpicky and like you got to be politically correct all
It's
the
not.
time.
That doesn't have to do with
You
politics.
see, every single time we brought this up multiple times during the podcast, and you always like it's not political.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with politics.
It ain't. It's okay. You can say it. You don't got to get crazy.
I don't know.
That's super funny. Why you get so crazy about that?
I don't know. I think that getting into specifics are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe I exaggerate some things.
I mean, I feel like I've actually gotten in trouble for that a time or two, where people are like, "Well, you know what you mean, right?" Like,
You know exactly what
You
I
know
mean.
what I'm talking
So you're
about.
being an asshole.
yeah. Well, I don't think that it's being an asshole. It's just
I'm telling you, it is.
I don't.
It don't bother
feel
me
that it's-
because-
I don't feel that it's that.
Kirk, I like that about you.
Uh-huh.
I think it's awesome.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me. But sometimes I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Get out of here. Had enough.
Yeah.
I had enough.
All right. So I think that we should do a little segment.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this segment, and we gotta come up with a good name for it. But this segment is pretty much we're gonna name two things, and we're gonna battle it out. And it's just a test segment. We're gonna battle it out and go from there. So
What two things are we naming?
the topic was it's my side versus your side.
Okay. What-
So
what are
it's
the
right
sides?
versus wrong, pretty
Okay.
much. Me and Kirk, we had this whole conversation, and we've had this conversation multiple times about our place being extremely cluttered. We have we have a 1-bedroom apartment,
Right.
and it's perfect for me and him. Perfect space. We share the bedroom, so it's not like we need that much space. We both work,
Right.
so not that big of a deal. But Kirk is a little hoarder.
How am I hoarding?
He hoards empty space.
Empty. I take the empty space.
He take
and I
all-
put stuff in it.
Yeah.
No empty spaces. Empty spaces. No empty spaces around here.
Yeah.
No. You got to have stuff in those spaces to make it feel like a home. Otherwise, you look like you're living in a hospital.
No, you don't.
Uh-huh.
Kirk,
All right.
I don't care about the stuff.
So, what's the point?
All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go back and forth with this table and this exercise bike.
Okay.
So you bought this table.
Right. Well, I made the table.
He made the table.
Uh-huh.
The table is beautiful, but there's no space for it.
Uh-huh.
And now our exercise bike is behind our couch in front of the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's a couple feet from the microwave, the exercise bike.
Yeah.
How I'm supposed to exercise next to the damn microwave in the refrigerator?
What do you mean? Where do you want it to be?
Well, how I'm supposed to feel motivated working out next to the refrigerator, Kurt?
you look at the refrigerator and you're like, I'm not looking at that refrigerator.
So go ahead, make your case. Make your case for why you think it's necessary to have these things. Let's just get a little workout on this segment.
Well, I tried to actually get rid of the bike a while ago,
Yeah,
and you told me not to
because my
because
motivation.
I knew that this was happening, and the bike hasn't been used.
I use it a little tiny,
When was the last time you used it?
like a month ago.
Yeah, like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably used it right after I said we should get rid of it,
Yeah.
just to keep it. I think that where it is right now, behind the couch, I think it's fine there. I think that people need a table. You need a table
Yeah.
to put things on.
Yeah, but we're not going to use this table to put things on.
We got things on it right now.
Yeah, but this podcast table, we're not going to use it for anything else.
Uh-huh.
I think that
Also, I was thinking about the space because this table is made, the base of the table has 2 shelves on it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put stuff in it. It's saving more space. It's creating storage while also being functional.
Okay, I agree with that. I think that's a very good idea. I think the table is beautiful. I think you put together a really nice table, and you're very talented at what you do. I like the shelves underneath. My issue with the shelves is that it's gonna accumulate more shit. The more shelves, the more ledges, the more
more stuff you put on. Yeah.
It just accumulates more shit.
Right.
And I feel claustrophobic with too many things in a way.
You've had enough.
Yeah, I can't even mop the floor, sweep the floor because it's things everywhere.
Uh-huh.
You got that Amazon addiction.
This table didn't come from Amazon.
Yeah, see, you didn't get this table from Amazon because I said you had an Amazon addiction. And I don't know, I think that's worse.
No, I didn't get this table from Amazon because I just couldn't find the one that I wanted. And we were going to record this today.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time a table from Amazon would have, you don't know what you're going to get. It's going to be cheap and gross. And this is not what I wanted.
All right. Well, anyone who's listening, if you think that Kirk is justified in having this large table and the exercise bike right in front of the refrigerator, or if you think that I'm right about not having as much shit in a 1-bedroom apartment because I want to sweep and mop the floor occasionally and not move shit around.
Don't say you want to get rid of all the stuff so you can clean, because that's not true.
Okay,
that's not what you're looking for.
If you
just don't want the stuff in here.
If
you would rather have a blank house.
Mostly, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so if you agree with Kirk's point of view, or if you agree with my point of view, which I think that some of the girls gonna be on my side. Either way, please email us at sweetgravypod@gmail.com and let us know how you feel about it.
Sure.
All the listeners. Johnny, we talking to your ass. Don't be making no goddamn comments on Facebook. You better fucking email.
Johnny's so funny.
Jaguar Paul, you better fucking email.
I think that I'll piggyback on Johnny. Johnny is one of the funniest people I think I've ever met. And whenever you posted on Facebook, you said the Jonas Brothers is flame.
Jonas Brothers is fire. I don't care what anybody think.
You say the Jonas Brothers is fire?
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny was like, who are they?
He know who the fuck they are.
And I posted a picture of them because you didn't have a picture on the thing. You just wanted...
Because everybody know who they are already.
And they're not even brothers.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're not even brothers.
Kirk, they are.
Huh?
They all got the same mom and dad. What's wrong with y'all?
They're not even brothers, right? And they're just some kids that the executives at the music place put together, right? They're like the Spice Girls.
You guys are disrespecting the Jonas
And
Brothers.
we're going
right
back
now.
and forth, right? And you're just like, had enough.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. I got to get off the face. I think yesterday I deleted the Facebook app off of my phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm off of
No,
the
you
book.
need to stay on Facebook
Why?
so I can tag you in things.
My profile's still there.
No, keep the app on your phone.
I already got rid of it
Why?
because I'm just done looking at the Facebook.
I think you should keep it
Uh.
so I can tag you in pictures and things like that.
Well, you still can do that.
No, I know, but I want you to see it
Oh, okay.
immediately.
Okay.
So, yeah, you need to keep Facebook.
You gonna make me put Facebook back on my phone?
Yeah, you should put Facebook back on your phone.
Oh man, why'd I get rid of it then?
I don't know. You just get in that mood and you just want to do stuff.
Uh huh.
You want to delete your Facebook?
Yeah.
You don't want to delete some of the shit in the house.
You want me to delete the things in the house?
No, I'm not. I'm not that up in arms about it. I think it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
We have a 1-bedroom apartment. We don't have much storage, so it's just it's an issue that I think most people who live in apartments run into.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a storage space, you have things, and then you don't really have much room to move them around.
Right.
So it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
So we got to get something bigger next.
Mm-hmm.
My fear is if we get something bigger, you're gonna fill that space up too.
You have to. You gotta fill it.
Kirk, no.
Spaces are made for. Why pay for the square footage if you're not gonna
Fill
use
it up?
Yeah.
To look at.
You want to just look at the empty
Yeah,
space?
to have it, to just have it.
See, you said in a previous episode that your family, the episode was that room is for chores,
Mm-hmm.
where you guys had your parents had a hangout spot with all the nice furniture in it,
Mm-hmm.
and you weren't allowed in there.
Yeah,
That's what you want. Only just an empty space with nothing in it.
yeah.
That's crazy.
It don't have to be empty. Just
You-
a little bit of symmetry.
You have also said that you lived in a big like townhouse and you only used one room in the whole place?
I didn't use any of the rooms. I slept on a couch by the TV downstairs. One room the spider got. The other room I just left there. So I used the bathroom.
You want nothing.
I used the bathroom. I used the kitchen, and I used the couch, and that's it.
I feel like if prisons had private toilets, it'd be perfect for you. I think if you could have a cell phone and a private toilet in prison, you'd probably just be loving it. You'd just be on your phone watching the challenge every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need the Wi-Fi though.
Yeah, they'll have Wi-Fi. Maybe they'll just get you a nice data plan. You know, if you get rid of Metro, you can probably get more data. Then you don't need the Wi-Fi.
No, Wi-Fi is necessary.
I don't know.
I like Wi-Fi.
Well, my phone, I get unlimited data.
Yeah, but our TV work off of Wi-Fi.
Uh huh.
We got a smart TV.
Yeah, but if you're in prison, you're not gonna be watching TV.
I'm not gonna be in prison. It's a
Okay.
crazy conversation.
Oh,
I
you
would
don't like
never
it?
be in prison.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a prison type gal.
Well, you
No,
never
they're
know.
not gonna give me
You might. You
Oscar
might
Mayer
get pulled.
baloney, then I don't want to be in there.
No, they do not give you Oscar Mayer. No. I
I'm
guarantee you.
alright with the
They give
baloney,
you-
but
they give you a Myers Oscar.
yeah, I don't. No, I need Oscar Mayer baloney.
Uh huh.
So if they don't have that, then I don't think I survive in prison. I'm okay with the bologna sandwiches, but once you go lower than the actual bologna,
Uh-huh.
name brand bologna,
Sometimes that bologna's green though.
what it tastes like?
Gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not very good bologna.
no, that sucks. I decided that I was going to make you some peppered bacon this morning,
Ooh.
but I didn't.
Our first hangout was when we really hung out,
Mhm.
and we were at a wine tasting,
Mhm.
and we woke up the next day, and for breakfast there's peppered bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this bacon is amazing. This is the best bacon I've ever had. Oh my
But the meal
goodness.
itself was absolutely disgusting.
Didn't care.
Kirk only cared about the
that
bacon.
Bacon was great.
But think about the amount of people there that didn't eat bacon.
Mm-hmm.
They just had a shitty meal.
Yeah.
I'm not a
But that
big bacon fan.
I want a nice thick cut of bacon. Put some pepper on it, baby.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bacon like that. I
Uh-huh.
will. I think, like you said, just like tomatoes or anything else, it has its place. But no, I'm not a big fan of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fat and salt.
Right.
So, and you put a little pepper on it. I was like, I'll make them some peppered bacon this morning.
Uh-huh.
But then I got lazy and I got us Reubens instead.
Yeah, you got to have those nice peppercorns, though. Do we have those?
Mm-hmm.
We do? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you
All
know.
this talk about pepper is going to make me sneeze.
I don't know if you know this or not, Kirk, but my condiment game is on point.
Oh, yeah, you got some barbecue sauce in there. I love having... You were having a FaceTime with your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, Mom, look at all these sauces I got. I got all the sauces, Mother. Mother, I got all the sauces.
She do too.
And you're running around the house with all the sauces.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Well, her condiment game is pretty strong too.
Is it?
Yeah, my mom, she's a Mrs. Dash lady.
Mm-hmm.
She got all the Mrs.
Right.
Dash everything, plus a bunch of other shit. But yeah, my mom is always stocked up on condiments and
Right.
things like that. That's where I get it from. That's why I have to have all of it.
Uh-huh.
The first apartment that I had where I wasn't in the Coast Guard, where those things are kind of taken care of for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to actually buy my own shit. And I was young. I had to be 21. My first apartment outside of the military.
Right.
And you sit there and you're like, man, I would like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Or I have some potatoes, some home fries. I would like to put some ketchup on them. Like,
Right.
oh, I don't have ketchup
No
because I didn't
ketchup.
buy it.
Right.
Damn.
Dang.
Oh, I can't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I didn't buy peanut butter or jelly.
Yeah.
It's like, that's horrible. You don't think about those things, especially when you live in a household with your family and they
Uh-huh.
buy it.
They buy it.
It's like always there.
Right.
And you get on your own and it's like, damn. What'd you say you had in your apartment? Just cheese and noodles?
Chili ramen, the green ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Chili ramen, all the cheese, spaghetti,
Mm-hmm.
like the cheapest noodles, and like the tin can, like Kroger brand spaghetti sauce.
Oh my God. You didn't have no meat for the spaghetti?
Nope. Nope. If I wanted to treat myself, I had a nice toaster oven, so I would make like all these awesome sandwiches, and I go all out too. And then
All out with what? With noodles and cheese?
with the ramen, so I had this one pot, and I could make 2 packages of ramen at the same time. Right. So I would eat half of it, when I was hungry then, and then I'd put the rest of it in the refrigerator. Right? And I like to overcook my ramen, so it's like Jell-O.
Yeah.
It's like gelatinous.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then-
like that.
But then you put it in the refrigerator, and then you put it back in the skillet, throw some eggs in there, some extra hot sauce.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh, that's a tasty meal, Carmen. I think one time
It's just not fit for a person, though.
One time
It's like
my-
a dog meal.
I lived a weekend off of yogurt and Cheerios, I think. My parents, they bought this yogurt, and they didn't want it anymore. I think they wanted like fat-free or sugar-free or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, here, you can have this yogurt. And a buddy of mine, he let me borrow Red Dead Redemption video game, and I played it a weekend, like just the whole weekend. That's all I did. And I beat the whole game in the weekend
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to give him back the disc, on the Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I just played it all weekend, eating yogurt, and I think they gave me a 100 bags of Lipton tea.
Mm-hmm.
So I was drinking tea and eating yogurt and Cheerios for a weekend. It was awesome. It was great.
That sounds horrific.
Why?
I don't know. I've cooked my entire life. So even if I was in a situation where I was young in school and things like that, I always cooked for a living.
Right.
You eat at work.
Right.
You didn't have to worry about, like, you really only need little things for snacks and shit at home if you work in a kitchen.
Right. You're there for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You'll have a nice lunch. Maybe take something home.
Mm-hmm.
You're just set.
And in some places you work at, it's always a bunch of shit to take home. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's crazy because in, like, fine dining restaurants, so, you know, at, like, McDonald's or fast food restaurants, people gain weight. What do you think people gain weight off of in fast food restaurants?
Fries.
Exactly. In fine dining restaurants, people gain weight off the mashed potatoes. So at the end of the night, you're not going to reheat the mashed potatoes from the night before. You make fresh every day.
Right.
So you have most nights you'll have a whole pan of mashed potatoes and people just take them home. So you always have shit you can take home at the end of a night after a busy service.
Oh, man.
Which is nice.
You know, reading this Matthew McConaughey book, Green Lights. My mommy got it for me. And...
You read it?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I used to be a reader, and now I'm not.
In the book, he's got tips and, you know, ways you should live your life. Because, you know, everybody's got to listen to Matthew McConaughey. He got life figured out.
Of course.
As a psycho, crazy person. He's crazy.
He used to be cute.
You don't think he is anymore?
Nope.
He got that false hair. Now he's even better looking.
He looks sweet. He looks a little bit off.
Well, one of his tips for life is hold the fries. He said, you're already getting the burger. You don't need the fries. Oh!
That's true.
Yeah.
The fries accompany that
they
burger
put
so
it in
well.
there so good, don't they?
Yeah, why do you think they put chips with sandwiches and fries with sandwiches? Because people want that
People want that
extra.
little thing where you're like...
Yeah. It accompanies the burger. I mean, with me, I'm one of those people who I eat... I'm used to eating a balanced meal. So if I have a meat, I need a starch and a vegetable.
Right.
And Kirk is always like, sometimes I'll just eat all sides.
Right.
Most of the time, if I do meat, especially if I'm cooking for you, it'll be meat, bread, vegetable, starch. It'll be all those components in a meal. And that's pretty normal.
Right. We went to Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse, yeah.
For dinner. You couldn't take it anymore. You're like, I need to go out. Like, I need to go out for dinner. You need to take me out, you said. You said, I need to go out for dinner. You got to take me out. And so we went to Texas Roadhouse. And I feel like whenever we first show up to any restaurant, because neither one of us drink soda, really. And we just drink water. I think that people think that we're going to be, like, bad, like, restaurant people. Like, we're gonna get the cheapest thing, you know. We're not gonna tip very well because they don't even get soda. I always think that that's what people are thinking. Is that weird?
I don't know. It's a bunch of different perspectives because a lot of times they make their money off those drinks.
Right.
Drinks are fucking expensive anywhere you go typically.
Right.
So people look forward to you buying drinks so that they can make their money. So yeah, maybe a little bit of a preconceived notion once you sit down and you only order water.
And you're so you can never figure out what you want. You're indecisive. You're like, and then
the menu too large. I can't figure it out.
Then whenever you say you're ready, I order my food and I'm just like, bam, I want this, and then you're like, oh, you did that too fast. Right. Well, that is something I think that they think about too. They're like, when is this girl gonna? But then we order like we order a lot of stuff. Appetizers you like. You know, the woman upcharged us on everything and we took it. They're like, you want this and this, and we're like, yeah. You want this and this, and yeah.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse, they have this little funny way of upcharging on every fucking thing. It's like, oh, that steak, would you like mushroom and onion on it?
Right.
You're like, sure.
Yeah.
This bitch.
Potato? Do you want
$2 here,
$2
here.
On there? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? The blooming onion. Would you like that with cheddar and bacon?
Right.
Bitch, stop asking these questions. Just take the fucking order like it is.
Right. No, but we accepted everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a preconceived notion when you sit down and you only order water because they like to start off with expensive drinks and they
Right.
make their money off those little margaritas. Even if they have a deal, that's a $5 for two people, $10 on a drink ticket versus $0 on a water.
Right.
But I think that you say I'm a difficult customer.
You are.
I feel like I'm pretty simple.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you have enough napkins. Put ice in my water. That's all I really ask for.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
And-
If I got fries, bring ketchup to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the fucking sauce to the table.
Well,
like I don't think that's too much to ask
The
for.
problem now is with the COVID and stuff, they give you like single serving condiments.
Mm-hmm.
So you never really get as much as you want,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Said bring extra, girl.
Right.
Don't just bring one.
Uh-huh.
We got 2 whole goddamn steaks. Why you gonna bring one A1 sauce? Now you fucked yourself. You
Right.
being a bad server. You should have brought more than one in the first goddamn place.
Uh-huh.
And I shouldn't have to ask for another one. So she's lucky you paid because bitch your tip go down.
What? You're gonna
First
take away her
off,
tip?
oh, not enough ice cubes in the water? You give me a whole cup of water and a few ice cubes at the top. I'm already looking at you like
She
you don't
didn't give
even
you enough
you don't
ice?
even know how to pour water.
No,
Damn,
you're
girl. It's
crazy.
like, yeah, I look at that from the start. I'm watching you from the start
Uh-huh.
when you come over there. You only give me a few ice cubes and a whole glass of water. I'm like, damn. You gave me ice cubes with my water. I wanted ice water. I'm already getting frustrated.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
You think that's difficult?
Yeah, that's difficult. What you just said, you were going pretty good. But
Well,
then
Kirk,
what you said about
I'm
not having
expected-
enough ice, that's
I'm
crazy.
expected to provide people a meal that's okay.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't, then I get chastised for that.
Right.
For not providing the right thing. If I fucking overcook a burger, I gotta redo it.
Mm-hmm.
And I work in the kitchen. So when I go out to eat, I expect to get the same service that I'm expected to provide.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it doesn't work like that everywhere.
Right.
But that's where my mindset comes from.
Okay.
Like if I was in the same position, I haven't worked at a place where I'm able to slack off like that. Or maybe I couldn't. I just care a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do that. But yeah. When I work in the kitchen. I make sure people shit is okay. If I burn a burger, I'm not going to give it to them. I'll throw it in the garbage
You
and make
gonna make
another
it
one.
again?
Yeah. Because if they send it back, I got to make it over again anyway.
Why not give them what they want the first time?
Yeah, I mean, or they can write a review, and they see me go to the bathroom or go get a drink at the bar. They're gonna be like, "That little black girl in the kitchen burnt my burger." I mean, I'm noticeable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I own a light blue shirt.
Right.
I'm dark skinned, so yeah. I think I do a good job with putting out food. So when I go to a restaurant, my shit better be perfect,
Uh-huh.
or you getting docked.
Docked.
And then I also differentiate between servers and people who cook the food.
Right.
If the food is good and the service is shitty, a lot of times I'll go get a chef a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. The server was shitty. Bitch, you don't deserve no tip.
Mm-hmm. But the
And-
food was good.
Yeah. Remember that issue we had when we were in Texas with that guy? We've talked about it before.
He was like a busboy, right? Or a host?
He was a host.
He was a host, and he sat us to our table,
Mm-hmm.
and he took our order.
He served our table the majority of the time we were there because
But
our
then-
server was so bad.
But there was a guy who was our actual server,
Mm-hmm.
and he would come in and he would be like, "Oh, what would you guys like?" And then we were like, "No, that guy, he already got us." And he was like, "Huh?"
How did you guys? He's like, how did you guys get these drinks?
Yeah.
I'm like, the guy who sat us gave us the drinks.
Right.
And then he went and said something like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then he came back and we had our food.
And
It's
he
like-
had a little menu that he stuck a piece of paper to write down the stuff that we wanted. He's like, clearly he's never like served before,
Yeah, but I
but
mean,
he was trying to break in the game that day.
he was trying to get in the game. That's the thing. I admired that. I thought that was awesome. Like
it's
he
so
was like, you
funny
know
because
what?
the
I
dude-
want to be a server,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna show that I can do it.
Right.
And you made it very easy for him to break in the game because you wasn't doing a good job.
Yeah.
You could have been a host and he could have been a server that day. So I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what else you got, Kirk? You got some church announcements?
Church?
Yeah.
Why church?
Not. It's just something people say.
Oh no, I don't have anything. I think that we're good for the day.
All right. Well, that was awesome. It's always nice sitting and talking to you. And thank you again to everyone who listens. If you have any questions or suggestions, please go to sweetgravypod@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.